What's going on, guys? JPB2 here. Hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday. And for today's gameplay, we have an Adventure Pranks versus a Floowandereeze with me as the prankster going first. Now, once again, this game is my 45 card deck game. And yes, this game is pretty special to me. Those of you guys who have watched this game on Twitch, you guys already know this game was my promo match to ranking up into Diamond 1 on my main account with prank kids only. Unfortunately, I completely bricked out. So the best I can do is set down my skill drain and my cross out, hoping that my skill drain allows me to push past my opponent's turn, right? That's my biggest hope I have right there. Opponent's turn, he draws a card, activates D-Shifter into Pot of Prosperity. Now look at the Pot of Prosperity, okay? Look at what card he flips over. This is pretty important. So the Pot of Prosperity flips over Eaglin along with the Dreaming. This guy decides to add Dreaming to his hand over Eaglin. This will be pretty important in just a bit, but let me tell you, he was playing a cheap version of FLOO because he is playing Soul Absorption plus Book of Moon. That's on the cheap version. Now, this guy had Advent plus another small bird name in his hand. So Advent into Banish Out Stride, Search for Rabina. This is why I say this guy does not know how to play FLOO. He is an extremely bad player, and he solely climbed up to Diamond 2 on the power of FLOO. FLOO being an extremely toxic deck in my opinion. You normal out Rabina, your opponent will scoop, they will not want to deal with the headache. Thank God for Statue going away, but like that's way too late on Konami's part. So like 90% of FLOO players in my opinion are just like stupid people who play that deck just for the pure enjoyment of torturing their opponent and getting free wins. There's like, only 5% of FLOO players that actually know how to pilot this deck past turn 2 or past turn 3. Otherwise, they just do the stupid thing. Now, let me explain when I say this guy is stupid. We did see that he flipped over Eaglin with the Pot of Prosperity, right? Since he had the Advent plus the Stride in his hand, what he could have done was added Eaglin, activate the Advent, pitch Stride, get his copy of map, and gone full combo from there. He could have done that, but he did not even wait to think about it. He saw the Dreaming, added the Dreaming, that's it. Big misplay, right? With that, he goes into his FLOO combo with the Rabina, tries to go into it. We use Skill Drain, negate out the Rabina. He sets down 2 cards, whacks him with Rabina, passes his turn over. Good for us. Turn change into my turn. Still did not draw into a combo starter card, so I have to pass my turn over. Now, as this was going on, me and my chat were like, bruh, is this gonna be a full-on Rabina beatdown? Because again, if I keep breaking, I'll keep breaking over and over. Could have been a Rabina beatdown, right? No. Normals out Stride, goes into Zeus. This guy just decides to go into Zeus line. Keep in mind, guys, now if the Zeus gets popped, both his small birds that are attached to Zeus, they go in the graveyard. They are not face up on the field, so they do not get banished. They now go into the graveyard. He will be missing 2 pieces of his combo if he does not draw into a small bird name afterwards. Pretty big deal right here. He even puts his Zeus face up defense for some reason. Does not, okay. I cannot Lightning Storm him because again, I have a face up card on the field. So he does not need to care about Lightning Storm. The only reason you put Zeus face up defense is to play around Lightning Storm, right? Forbidden Droplet is a thing, yeah, of course, but like, why would you waste your Forbidden Droplet on Zeus to beat over Zeus that way? My turn, I draw into a Griffin, still a break, so I just pass my turn over. Again, don't know why. He decides to activate Zeus, pitch out the 2 FLOO cards. I'm assuming he does not know how Zeus works, because Zeus needs to send its material to the graveyard to activate its effect. He thought that the birds would get banished if he detaches from the Zeus. Again, don't know how this guy got to Diamond 2, okay? Still don't understand that. With that, the turn change is over. Skill Drain takes care of the Zeus pop, so we're good to go. This guy hard top decks into a copy of Unexplored. Unexplored is a card that is pretty nasty, okay? If he has a big bird name in his hand right now, he could tribute over my skill drain with the big bird name. Because, again, Unexplored can't do that. He tries to go into battle phase, so I just put my Griffin on the field, negate the 3k attack on myself. Now this guy, he did have the big bird name in his hand, but he decided to attack with Zeus first over just putting Apex on the field. I mean, okay, I guess. He wanted to get my card out and then put the Apex Predator on the field. I'm okay with that. I'll take it. Apex Avian, sorry, on the field. I'll take that. With that, turn change is over. Still did not draw into my combo starter card. Drew into a second copy of Evenly. Now over here, me and my chat were talking, we're debating whether we want to just use the cross out and then evenly match my opponent. I ended up deciding to do that. Again, I do not want this guy to have so many cards on the field. So I cross out Nemesis Flag, doesn't matter, it's just a card, I want to cross it out. Then evenly match my opponent. Of course, he's going to use the Apex to negate out the evenly. We're just going to go ahead and use our second evenly. And this guy makes the smart decision. He keeps the Unexplored on the field. That's a big card that he needs to keep on the field, otherwise he might lose the game out. With that turn change, he draws into Soul Absorption, puts Soul Absorption on the field. Now keep in mind guys, if this guy had not gone into Zeus, right here, this would have been game over for me, because this single card summon would have been full combo for my opponent, because he would have Rabina and Stride banished out, so he could add those cards back to his hand. I mean, it would have been full combo off of Apex anyways. Apex would have added those cards back to his hand from the banishment pile if he had those cards banished. So once again, pretty stupid FLOO player. With the Token, he adds back the Advent to his hand. He sets down Advent, passes his turn over. Now, even if he adds a map to his hand, he has no way to go into his combo. I still have one more single turn left. That's it. Afterwards, I'm pretty sure I lose the game. So at this point, I know for a fact what the card in my opponent's hand was, and I know for a fact what card he set down face down as well. This card's Advent, this card's Apex, because we know he bounced out the Apex. So if at this point I draw into my combo starter card, I get full combo, I kill him this turn itself, and this guy does not have any hand traps. He literally screwed himself over 2 or 3 times so far, I believe, from the game. At this point, finally, on turn 9, I draw my combo starter card. I breathe a huge sigh of relief when I do draw my combo starter card, and you guys know from this point forward it is pretty much lethal because I have so much gas in my hand to whack my opponent with. So I'm going to do my full Prank Kids combo. I'm going to go into Instant Fusion, into Access Code, put Thunder Dragon Fusion into Butler on the field, along with my plays to boost up my monsters, and I believe I had upwards of 11.8k damage on the field once I was done with my full combo. So of course he's gonna get 500 life points from the banish that I'm about to do. I was hoping to draw into something better, but that's okay. Instant Fusion, go into Rocket Ride. Rocket Ride's contribute itself, pull out 2 cards from the graveyard. Then we're gonna go into Nightmare. Nightmare bounces a card from the opponent's side. I'm gonna target out the Advent to force him to use it. He's going to use it, pitch out the Token, search for a Rabina for his next turn. He thinks he's getting a next turn. Then I go off into Access Code. Access Code's going to activate. I'm going to use Thunder Dragon Fusion as well into Butler, which is going to prompt my Prank Kids plays to activate. And at this point, you guys see, I have 5 plus 3, 8 plus 2, 10, then 11, 11.8k damage on the field. That is more than enough. My opponent had 9.5k life points, more than enough to kill my opponent with. With that, I killed my opponent. I hit Diamond 1, was so happy. And anyways guys, that's going to be it for today's gameplay. If you guys do enjoy this kind of videos, please consider hitting the like button, subbing to my channel for more daily Prank Kid video uploads. If you guys are interested in a live version of all of this, I do live stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/jpbduel. Link along with my schedule and a link to my Discord will be in the video description stuff for you guys to check out. This is JPBDuel signing out for today. I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace!